but they could have still told me that they had some minor plumbing faucet problems and stuff like that. But anyway, got the pictures. Go back and discuss it with your team, and if it's something that y'all want to pursue, we can talk about it. If it'll be tedious for you.
We get houses like where I want to say something like that, but that one got new windows, so I know they want to make it. We got a house where it makes sense for everybody. Sometimes normally when we get like some houses that need some love, we'll have to get them on the finance so that we can go in there and give a down payment. And if we can fix it up enough to where it's market value, we can go ahead and resell it and then just pay the seller the rest of the money that we owe. You know what I'm saying? That's in some scenarios. But this one, most of the time, if a buyer come in, we can sell it as is, just like it is. People, they don't care. They do their own renovations.
Right.
Mainly what we'll do is plumbing, foundation, like those big items. But other than that, like as far as like making it pretty and stuff, we sell them on the finance. People come in, they bring a down payment, and they know they can afford like $1,200 a month, $1,300 a month. They like stuff like that, and we make sure that they cover taxes and insurance payments, simple stuff like that. People, they always need somewhere to sleep. We don't do the credit check just because a lot of people they credit that's the number one factor that holds them back from getting a traditional house with an agent. So that's kind of why we do what we do. Instead of, we can do all cash, but we just gonna sound like everybody else on the phone. Yeah, I can give you a cash offer.
Yeah, I think I've had about 5 of those today.
Yeah,
and like I said, and then Mr. Campbell, we want to. A lot of time it's foreigner. Mr. Campbell, we'd like to make your cash off on your property. What property? I've got 20 of them. Which one you want? I mean, which one you talking about? Well, how do you want to sell it? I say, I don't. You called me. I didn't call you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I appreciate you, Jazz, for coming out and meeting with me.
Yes, sir.
And also, again, as you say, putting a face to the name.
Yeah.
And just taking a look at this property and seeing if it's got a potential. As I told you, I'm probably going to be doing about 5 properties just so I can free myself up at my age to start doing some things, some different things.
I already talked to my financial guy. He didn't even have to see it. He's the numbers guy like me. Like, I just wanted to meet you face to face.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. This is almost nostalgic. I mean, that mirror wall, I put that up at 19.
It's still there.
It's still there. 45 years later, that thing is still there. That's just crazy.
That's why you kind of pause right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't know. I mean, it's nostalgic. I put that piece of court order around there, the whole bit on the wall, but you would expect in 45 years, change. Yeah, if I was doing something like this, I'd clean that whole house up. They would go into a nice off-white color, kind of have the floors with wood laminate throughout, ceiling fans in every room. Just the stability of the floors. I didn't see any major issues with the floors. Saw a little slant in the kitchen, but I didn't feel anything soft in the kitchen. I don't know, did you?
Yeah, it was a little, not soft. It was just, like you said, kind of slanted.
Well, yeah, I saw that slant.
That foundation, that's
Pier and beam.
That's pier and beam. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, gotcha. I can have a guy come under there. Whenever we close on it, I can have him come in there and get that taken care of. It shouldn't be a big of a job. But, what was the tenant paying? They're like around what,
$800 a month.
Okay.
In fact, he's kind of shaky, so he was doing like $200 a week. Why don't you do $800 a month? He's alcoholic. He's a couple years younger than me. And when I say alcoholic, he's one of those. If he's probably driving down the street now, he's probably sitting on one of those porches of these buildings that they are trying to rehab something with his shoes off and a ball in his hand. You know, he's the kind of dude there. Him and her, they got 2 kids. The kids moved out just so they could have some peace of mind.
Right. Okay.
She don't trust him. He don't trust her. That type of thing. That's why there's a disconnect in that house. She's afraid. I don't know if he's upset now. Really, I don't. But it kind of looks like there may be some abuse there. She's always said that she's left him several times, and she comes back. Eventually, at that age, he ain't gonna find nobody want him. She ain't gonna find nobody want her. So they'll end up dying together somewhere.
I know one thing.
Girl, she's a big time remodeler, and
you driving this car?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, she does a lot of major houses around here. So,
Gotcha.
but anyway, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you good. I do know for sure when this does get closed, my part of my team, they're going to want this one. I want to see how do you want to like structure that. Do they have a year lease? Or they're month to month?
They're month to month, and
Okay.
and probably the easiest way is that if I kind of let them know it's under new management.
Gotcha.
The new management wants to clear the house out.
Okay.
For me, I would have to go through the eviction process,
Gotcha.
and it would be ugly.
We can do it without the eviction process.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if I just kind of let them know it's under new management. Now, the one snafu that may take about 6 weeks for me, if we going down the line, I've got to get this thing. I've got to get this. I'm using it as collateral for my bail bond business.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what I will have to do is swap this house for another house and give the bail bond business the specs on the new house. That's fine. It's not a difficult procedure. It's just that they only meet once a month.
Okay.
So as soon as I show them switching this for that, everything's good.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then basically the house is free.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. We good on that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see. I'm trying to think. So you would think give it about maybe between 2 to 3 months to get everything closed. It's not. I'm about to say it's not a big deal with me.
Okay, it's not gonna be a big deal to me. Again, I would have to let them know that we're coming under new management, and I'll just let them know I'm getting old. I'm moving some property around.
Okay.
So and I don't feel bad. She's got family. He's got family.
Right.
The families are doing well. It's just that he's alcoholic. She's I don't know what she does. Yeah, they both can go without harm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's not that you drive by and see them sitting on the curb and nothing like that. You know, I'm a benevolent person.
Right.
And I've been more than benevolent to them the way they make their payments.
Yeah. They pay like cash.
And the thing is, he just comes, drops it in the drop box at my office, and I don't even see it here from him. I think he does it like about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Whenever he sobers up or whatever.
Yeah.
So sometimes, that's my office is actually this address right here is 5829. My office is 5829, 1, 2, 3 streets up.
Okay.
Yeah, so he just kind of walks up there sometimes barefoot. You know, he ain't feeling no pain.
Yeah.
You know, he like I say, he's juiced up, so he ain't feeling no pain. Drops it in there and shuffles on back down here. But anyway, I'm yapping.
No, man, I'm good.
So you just think about it, talk to your people, show them the videos, and if we can do something great, okay, we may help it.
We're gonna make something happen. I can tell you that now. Especially if, like you said, everything go right with this one, we can get 5 more under our wing.
Yeah, I say, of course, a guy like me, I'd rather see cash across the table, but it really doesn't matter if the money is going to be there. It's going to come consistently every month.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you got one lump, if you're getting it, feeding it through. Money is money.
Right. So how we do it is,
You just stand in the shade, man.
No, it's all right. All right, the box. That's why they call me jail.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
cool.
why they call me jail.
Okay. I thought that was short for guy for
Real name is Jabbar.
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
So everybody starts seeing me. We don't call you Jabs. That's been my name since.
Okay, that's cool.
But I had got out of that because I started getting into real estate investing. I was like, yeah, I don't think. I'd rather use my head to make money than get hit
Yeah.
to make some money. But just kind of what we do, how we'll do it. We can't take weekly payments. We basically verify our buyers.
I think the bottom line, they're gonna be gone. Okay.
Gotcha.
So then it's gonna be on basically y'all.
Gotcha.
They'll be gone.
So we'll have our buyers. I'll be marketing out. What we do is first we'll have the agreement, and then we'll market it to our buyers. And what we'll do, sometimes they'll want to come and see it. Hey, can I look at the property? You want to see it? Families come by, they look at it, and then we verify them. We don't, like I said, we don't check credit, but we do verify that they got some income coming in to make sure that they can maintain these payments every month.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we can make sure that we're paying you every month. Because what we're going to do, how the numbers is going to look, is I'm pretty sure we're probably financing for about $1,200, somewhere around $1,200 a month. And then out of that $1,200, between $300 to $400 of that is going to taxes and insurance. So we make them cover that. That $800 that's left, that's what we have to play with. Out of that $800, we give you 5% every month, and then we just pocket $300 a month. So and that's just to make sure the taxes, insurance is covered, and that they pay us as we pay you.
Now suppose whoever gets in there does not pay you. What happens to my?
So we will have to pay. We'll basically have to cover their behind.
So I would be guaranteed.
You're guaranteed getting paid every month. That's the thing. If they stop making payments, we'll have to kick them out, put somebody else in that's going to actually maintain these payments.
Mm-hmm.
So we keep the monthly payments somewhere decent, just so that they can afford it. So we know for sure everybody got a clear mindset every month. We're gonna make those payments every month. That's really the name of the game is cash flow, and that's all I really care about. So, and I get a lot of calls like you do every day. Man, I give you $70,000 for that house on Morningside. No, we don't. No. If you want to put some down payment down, you can pay me this much a month. Now we can talk. But I don't like the cash because I know you're gonna lowball me. I already know.
Yeah, well, like I always tell them when they call me with that, I say I've got 20 properties. They're all paid for. They're all rented. I say I'm not hurting for money, so I'm not wholesaling. I'm retailing.
Right.
And
Exactly.
if you want to pay retail for it, which is fair market value for right now out of this area, I'll listen. But as for, hey, I got a deal. No.
Yeah.
I mean, see, I grew up. I was born and raised like this corner, one corner over.
Okay.
Yeah, so right there where the sign is, just one corner over. My sister still lives in this blue house right here. My big mama, the lady that took care of the White House. This was my grandparents' house. I used to sit on the porch with them. The Punches, Chester Williams, who I bought this house from, Robinson, little girl here, which basically got me started in my business because she was getting in trouble, and the family didn't have no money, so they would come to me, and I see the bail bonds would come out there with cowboy hats and golden boots. And man, out paying him, and you know, he's coming out, you know, flossing like that. So that always perked my interest. But I threw paper from the top of that hill all the way down to that corner, and started on that street from that corner all the way down to the top of it. So that at 8 years old, I started. That was my paper route, and I've been working ever since.
Right.
So this is my neighborhood.
That's a testimony.
Yeah,
This is real.
this is my neighborhood.
Buying out in my neighborhood. When I get older, I'm gonna buy that one. I'm gonna buy that. That man, that's a testimony for real.
Well, like I told you, 19 years old, my old man, you know, he's head deacon at the church at the time. Yeah, son, you getting a little grown around here, coming in when you coming in, company when the hours are late. You know, it's time for you to do something. He said, I've already made a deal with the people, $8,000 for the house. Back 45 years ago, I had the money saved, so
Right.
cash across the table, and a little bit, I started kind of doing some things that to fix it up. Now, one question I need to, this is because I just don't know how your business works.
Okay.
So, suppose we're engaged in the business, and money's coming. Let's say money's coming for about 2 or 3 years.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, things tank. Whose property is this?
So when you say things tank, what do you mean by that?
You can't get tenants. They're not paying. Your company, let's say you and the fellas decide to branch out, do different things. When would it actually sign over totally into your company's name and leave my name? When would that happen?
So the title, you keep the title. We don't take the title until we pay you off completely. All we're taking is a deed of trust, basically saying that we have to pay you such and such a month, this much down for this many years.
Insurance, taxes, all
all.
this.
Yes,
So actually, the property is still in my name.
This is still in your name.
So that thing where I've got to move it as collateral for my business, that's really not necessary there right now.
So
I would have a deed. Well, no,
we will have a deed of trust as well.
I think they've got a deed. They've got a deed of trust. So yeah, I would have switched over. I can say I'm just trying to understand the process.
Right.
And either way, that would work for me because what he's paying me, y'all would be paying me, still in my name, still got the title,
Right.
I got the deed of trust. I mean, like I said, if we make it go, it's a go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna back out now because I'm just kind of interested in how.
Right.
Sentiment. A lot of black folk lose business opportunities behind sentiment. Those Asians, they're not tied to nothing.
No,
If it's a deal, it's a deal. My grandmama lived here. My daddy, firstborn, was over here. Yeah, I used to do my damage there at 19. But there's no sentiment tied
Right.
to it. It's his business.
Already. Yeah, we hear that a lot too. Anytime we get in houses that's about to go to the auction next month, we've been living here for 38 years. We're not letting our house go for nothing. Hey, I don't have to buy the house. I'm just asking. I mean, you guys considering options? You know, some of them, we want to sell it, but okay. So now we're here. Where do we go from here? But they be so emotionally tied to the house, and I understand. I completely understand. My mama like that with hers. But I'm like, you know, it's a business. We can get personal. I'd rather not because I don't want to put my emotions into the house neither. But I understand from your, from your shoes. Anytime we going through these with I'm saying with the foreclosures, the people that's in foreclosures, man, it's always emotional.
Well, and sometimes it's more than emotion. It can get violent. One of the ones I've got up the street here, when we were victim now, And the constable, when she slammed the door in the constable's face, I just happened to have the keys, so he opened the door and she was up against it. And when she came out the side, man, she took a swing at me and got me under my chin. And my nephew was there helping me move. He's pretty violent fella. He just wanted to see me react, but you know, it wasn't a need to. It wasn't. Just a brace what she gave me. But anyway, what I'm saying, sometimes evictions get violent. I don't see any issue right here. Like I say, he's got family, she's got family. They ain't really together. It would do that house real good to get aired out.
Yeah, that's all we need. That's pretty much all we need. So let's do this. Let's say we get it. We can get it. Everything closed in 4 months. Within that 4 months, that'll give them time to do whatever they need to do. Give that time for you. And that gives us a lot of time to do whatever we gotta do. Well, yeah, I think that's about fair.
I'm fair with that.
Okay.
I'm not clear with it, but I'm fair with it. Now, what I'm not clear is, you say give me time to do what I need to. This is my process, Jeff. I'm actually leaning towards some type of paperwork saying that the property's been taken over by another company.
Gotcha.
That will serve a ties with me being sentimental, emotional, benevolent with them, saying, oh, please give me one more chance, one more. It's kind of out of my hands now.
Gotcha. Okay.
And what it would also allow, that if y'all want to rent from the new owners, this will be the company, the man to talk with.
Okay.
It's out of my hands now.
You need something right.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
and they're not going to be able to do $1,200 a month. I know that. So he'll go with. Is this his sister? Let me think. Is his sister there? Martin. Oh well. But he's got 3 sisters and a brother around here that they do well. So he won't be on the street. She's got a white family up in Ridgely area, a nice neighborhood up there. Smoking up at the car, man. The blue car right down the corner. Oh, yeah. That boy's pumping up a storm. He's like Snoop Dogg, man. his name T. Wayne. And he can barely speak. You know, I mean, he doesn't articulate or enunciate his words, but he's a puppy head, man. Look at this stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely puppy.
That was his car. I thought that was him. I thought that was because he's a heavy smoker. But anyway,
we can get that for you.
All right.
Now that's sent over.
Yeah. I mean, whether it's legal, legit, whatever, but just to show them this is what's happening.
Okay. We can have that. You want me to email that over to you?
You email it to me. I can print it out. You mail it to me. It don't matter.
Okay.
But we got what is our time frame? We're talking about the 4 months.
About 4 months to get everything closed and done, just so you can